Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is faced with a decision. And it feels to me like it's either you choose this person or you choose that person. And you don't get to have, both people helping you out or both people pursuing you. I have to say, I feel for the majority of you that this is more so about a work arrangement, a friendship, or possibly somebody who's in a relationship being told you either choose your friend or you choose me. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles being in the reverse, it feels to me like a problem is recurring and it causes drama to the point where someone gets pushed, far enough where they say, I don't want to know this person. So if you want to know them, you can choose their side. But if you want to keep me in your life, then you're going to have to make a similar choice regarding that person. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time, or a lot. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to dive in with, this is the Santa Muerte. What else do we have? The Lovers. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. The Lovers is one of those cards that I think most people immediately think of soulmates when they see this card, and it could be a reference to a soulmate. But it is also a card about major life choices, decisions that need to be made, this or that. You can't have both. And with the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's are you going to invest over there or are you going to invest here? You can't choose both, right? And I also feel like the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is referring to a toxic energy, somebody who takes more than they offer in return. What else do we have? Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who is combative or tries to make other people look bad. This could be someone who is possessive of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the person who needs to make the decision. And it feels like because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the concern for the King of Pentacles is I'm going to lose the most important person to me because of somebody who is not quite as important, but because they keep, creating issues. So I take this Chariot as I have the ability to create a new path for myself. I can move in a different direction. If you're going to continue to hang out with somebody who causes drama or, doesn't seem to like me, then I'll excuse myself from the table. What else do we have? The Magician in the reverse, Santa Muerte, which would be death, and the World. You're dealing with somebody who is controlling, and they're trying to control elements of my life because of you. Therefore, I have to stand away from this. I have to move myself out of this. And that change may result in us no longer working together, no longer being friends, or no longer dating. The Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting because both the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles being in the reverse can indicate a loss. So look, this is the last time I'm taking a loss, or, pretending that it's not a problem to deal with this person. I'm packing up my bags, or I'm ready to head a different direction, because I'm not going to sit around and wait for this person to cause another problem to, create chaos. Hello, Jess. Hello, Miss Princess. How are we doing? Let's see. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What else? Hermit in the reverse. World in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it just seems like you're influenced, or you're susceptible to the lies told by this Magician in the reverse. It's giving Rasputin. I'm no expert on history, but I'm pretty sure that would be an accurate reference. So if you want to continue to be close to this person, work with this person, or, prioritize their approach, then I can't stay on the same team. I can't be your partner, because there's always a problem here. There's always a fight. There's always some issue because of this, sense of like competition instead of being supportive. Three of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this is simply, you have to choose between your ridiculously demanding job and your relationship, because you are so focused on making as much money as you can that you're wasting away your life, and money can't buy you love. It's a call to action. Are you going to do right by this connection or this responsibility of yours, or are you too caught up in this other thing that seems to be a little bit of a time suck, a little bit of a drain on this person's energy? So they have a very serious decision. Justice and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So if you're keeping track, Justice is flanked by the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And we already have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody realizing, if I continue to work with this person, if I continue to be, best friends with this person, I could lose the most important connection or the most important employee, my best friend in the world, whatever it is. I really got to think about this, because it's serious. Hello, Laura. How are you doing? Nine of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this person seems to delight in seeing things go wrong for me or for us. They're trying to drive a wedge between us, or they're always trying to find a way to blame me for something. I don't want to consistently have to defend myself or feel like this person is out to get me. So I'm going to go elsewhere. I'm going to go somewhere where I feel like everything's, fine. I don't want to expose myself to this kind of energy when I don't really have to. Hello, Jim. How are you doing? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got somebody who has delayed things. So maybe this has been an ongoing conversation. Hey, this has been a problem. This is causing issues in terms of our shared business, or in terms of the children we're trying to co-parent, or in terms of our relationship. There's something we do together that is impacted by this third party who's apparently very